Okay, nothing new. All right, now to do a quick test. Give it a minute, chat. If you're wondering what happened, I couldn't escape. I couldn't escape. Or nothing would happen whenever I press the escape button. Which means I wasn't going to be able to make a hard save, which is what I wanted to do. Hard save, or do a load, or even go back to the main menu. So that's why I had to Alt F4. So far, that's only the second time I've done that. The second time I've had to do that. Anyways, I need to stand up and stretch real quick. It's been a couple hours. Beginning of the stream. Oh. There we go. Something I always need to do. Something I always need to do after a long trek like the one we did the other day. I wonder, can I use Squirtle in? No, I can't. Okay. That's unfortunate. Wish I could use Squirrel in all this. Anyways, boom. Okay, nothing. I do that because I need to see if there's any new conversations that need to happen. For certain for extra dialogue and all that. Anyways, we'll go ahead and quick save here, and all right. Now we can prep for spells. I don't have the book on me. No, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're probably oh wait, hold on. I think I know what's going on. Okay. I like that ability. In here. Now, one instance of stone skin is fine. Not really gonna use anything else. These acid pits. They work great if I am able to put one of the guys to sleep. That's like right next to it. Good God, girl. 8 instances of battering blast. That is awesome. All right, well, that's your spell list. Your spell list. Okay. Animal shapes. Must be shaped except you change the form of every ally in 10 feet area into a large bear. Uh-huh. Any non-good creature within the area of holy word spell suffers the following ill effects. If the creature is the creature's hit die is up to your caster level, -1. It is blinded. It is -10. It is killed, paralyzed, and blinded. Humiliate them even further than death. Okay, you're dead, blind. Okay, you're not just dead, but I'm also gonna paralyze you and blind you just in case, so that if you try and rise again. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, like lesser restoration, except that it dispels all permanent and temporary negative levels, afflicting the healer. Greater restoration also dispels all magical effects, penalizing the creature's abilities, cures all temporary ability damage, and restores all points permanently drained from all ability scores. It also eliminates fatigue and exhaustion and removes all forms of insanity, confusion, and similar mental effects. Wow. Suppose I can do that. Oh, resurrection. when designated is surrounded by a glowing red aura of vengeful fate. Once per round, when the target makes an attack or casts a spell, it must succeed at a fortitude saving throw with a DC equal 10 plus half caster level plus wisdom. If the target fails, a DC 10 plus half caster level, so 6. It's already 16. Plus wisdom. What is your wisdom is a plus 5. Oh god, really? As fails its saving throw, it takes 4d6. Oh, plus your wisdom modifier electricity damage. It takes no damage on a successful save. Circle of Clarity. You create a magical emanation that interferes with all illusions within it, giving creatures a +4 bonus on saving throws to recognize them as illusions. Oh. The emanation negates concealment less than total concealment within the area. Perception checks to notice creatures or objects within the area gain a bonus equal to half your caster level. The spell is stationary if cast on a point in space. It is mobile if centered on a creature or object. Okay. Bestow Grace of the Champion. You channel the power of good and law into the target, temporarily giving it powers similar to those of a paladin. The target gains immunity to disease and immunity to fear. It adds charisma bonus to all saving throws. The spell has no effect if cast on a paladin. Target has to be lawful good. Oh, well. Fine. Destruction. The spell instantly delivers 10 points of damage per caster level. If the target fortitude saving throw succeeds, it instead takes 10d6 points of damage. Waves of Word of Chaos. Poison spread. You expel a cone-shaped burst of toxic mist from your mouth, subjecting everyone caught in this area to a deadly poison as per the poison's spell. Poison. Calling upon the venomous powers of natural predators, you infect the subject with a horrible poison by making a successful melee touch attack. This poison deals 1d3 constitution damage per round for 6 rounds. Hold on. You expel a cone-shaped... We're going to be usually having a delay poison on anyway, so that's going to be rough. That's going to... Oh, that's... Okay. That's going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and do another restoration. I already got all... Just to double check, I got all yours right. Got so many magic missiles. So many magic missiles, chat. Anyways. Boop boop. Holy Whisper. To whisper a single word in the primordial language. Spam missiles? Yes. And what's also awesome is I have attained a knife that adds 2 points force damage per dice rolled to any spell that I use for force, which is why if you look at our third spells, I have a bunch of battering blasts. Because I have my 4th level. Because Fireball, which I would normally have, is actually on my 4th level spell slot because it has the selective spell meta magic. God, abundant casting is great. Now I need to get so I don't hit allies. Nope. Yeah, which is why this is great, and I'm actually considering just going ahead and getting rid. You know what? Yeah, let's just get rid of these. Set you over here. Grab. I'll just do that. So that way now let's do that. Many fireballs. The water creature gains resistance to blows, cuts, stabs, and slashes. The subject gains DR 10 adamantine. It ignores the first 10 points of damage each time it takes damage from a weapon. So, and it prevents a total of 10 points of damage per caster level. It is just discharged. Stone skin is great. Okay, so just a bunch of fireballs. I mean, I could do a couple greater invisibilities, but and DR and a ton of HP has shielding. Yep. So what I'll most likely end up doing is I'll end up putting this on top of both Sela and Z, because they're or I could do Sela and Squirrel, because Squirrel's AC is just absolutely freaking nuts. 39 compared to Sela's 40. Oh, well, before all that's done. Anyways, you're up. No new spells on you. Okay. Oh, well, I guess I can do this. I'll just do a bunch of shields. Yeah, this right here isn't gonna really do it. Okay, I think I already looked at you. Yes. Okay, I have no need to look at you, girl. Z. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for you to get get 3rd level spells. But you get them in 2 levels. Anyway. That's freaking amazing. Wow. I can hit better with my shield. Doesn't do as much damage, but fine. +6 per level, huh? Oh, hey, I'm in the hundreds. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I think that's good enough. You need to be over here. Okay. Quick save and rest. How many of those do I have? I have 27. Oh. Yeah, I got some rice. Oh, I need to go buy some rice. That's okay. I'll do that after all of this. Begin resting. Commander, you have a letter from Mendev. It was sent via the Church of Iomede by a trusted courier from the Neresian archives. It is sealed and signed by Inquisitor Leorter, and I was asked to deliver it to you personally, so that's what I'm doing. Why do you look puzzled? I know Inquisitor Leorter very well. His nickname is Hawkblade for a reason. He works in the field. He doesn't deal with paperwork. I was wondering what he was doing in Neresian. In the archives of all places. Most dangerous things the Inquisition can catch there are rats, not witches or cultists. On second thought, I don't want to know. I'm better off staying out of the Inquisition's business. Thank you, Irbeth. Thank you, Irbeth. You can leave now. The paladin salutes you again and leaves. Hail! Dorgalinda, how you doing, buddy? Amidst the critical shortage of supplies, a number of soldiers who call themselves the Fellows of the Crusade have set up a black market in the army. They steal everything that's not nailed down, trade medicine for swords, and spell scrolls for tobacco and rations. They know better than to ask for anything from command, so they take care of themselves. And if somebody's not happy with the trade, out come the knives. I don't know how to deal with it except by alleviating the shortage of essential supplies. We should press Mendev for more deliveries, and we need to sort out storage. Build some decent warehouses. Right now, it's a thief's paradise. An underground market, huh? What's so bad about that? Let them trade things. Let's authorize it, then there won't be a black market, just a normal, legit market. If someone is in need of something, we are the ones who must provide it. We should ask the priests of many different gods. They have wealth and influence. Maybe they can help. You thought I was joking when I said our soldiers will soon need our experience of surviving in the caves. Well, here we are. This is the day. Time to live off the land. I'll teach your fighters how to survive on barren rocks. Who are these fellows of the Crusade? Where do they come from? Every army has people like them, crafty folks who are willing to survive at all costs. Keep in mind, these aren't brigands. Otherwise, they wouldn't have enlisted in the Crusader army. They want to free Galarian for the demons just as much as anyone else. But their choice of methods is indiscriminate, to say the least. Not everyone joins the Crusade out of the goodness of their heart. Some are hiding from Mendev's judgment. Some are here for glory. Some are dreaming of treasure and spoils. We've got repentant cutthroats, illegitimate children, adventurers, rogues, all kinds, and each of them then is poor and used not to be not used to being able to rely on those in power. In their experience, everyone who has any sort of influence is a greedy cheat, and only common folk can be honest. That's why they call themselves the Fellows of the Crusade. They're your fellow soldiers who are trying to make things fair in their own way, and others follow suit. Whether they believe them or they're just going to just doing it as a jest, who knows? Why don't we deal with the root of the problem? We'll purge our ranks of the Fellows of the Crusade and put everything back in order, because they are not the root of the problem. When the army has everything they need, these fellows are just like any other soldier. But when it's like this, empty warehouses, rotten gear, not enough food to eat, many may be forced off the straight and narrow. These are these are ordinary soldiers. They're not saints, that's true, but they're not hopeless reprobates either. Interesting. There was a word yesterday that I completely forgot about, so I can't even bring it up unless I look back at my videos, which may not happen. Anyways, but when you charge in the battle every day, you learn to value your life, and you get used to the idea that you are the only one who's responsible for it. Your commander's not your mummy or daddy, and they're not going to appear on the battlefield and give you a potion to save you from a curse, or die for you if you don't have one in your bag. So, they make do. I'd like to hear about your suggestions in more detail. Jeff, what are your suggestions? Fighting out of the counter trade goes about as well as smacking nettles with a stick. Swing all you like, even pave over it. It'll just grow through the stone. If soldiers are trading, it's because they gotta, so let them trade out in the open. We'll build them a market and keep an eye on it to make sure there's no tussle and that the traders are more or less honest. We'll even be able to make a tidy sum out of it ourselves. Interesting. The Queen has put you at the head of this disciplined army. Are you sure these kinds of liberties won't hurt that discipline and turn them into a mercenary gang? That also makes sense. Anyways, Arushale, what's your plan? The churches of many gods support the Crusaders' cause. They heal, bless, pray. Even if we ask them, maybe they'll help us ease the shortage of provisions and gear. I'm sure that if we build some shrines, the priests won't refuse to help us. The priests are gonna help us? Give me a break. They're only generous with prayers and good wishes. Lan, what do you say? I say that hoping for handouts is pointless. Warriors must know how to provide for themselves even in the middle of a wasteland. The surface is chock full of resources. We just need to teach the troops how to use them. And, well, how not to be too picky. But we're not alone. The Crusaders have supporters all over Galarian. It can't be that we have to fight demons to save the world without being able to make the ends. I'm not sure how you say it properly. Make ends meet. Dorgalinda, what are your thoughts? We need to keep pressing Mendev. Double or triple our efforts if we have to until they finally get proper supply chains up and running. Let the Queen come up with a new tax or make the aristocrats pay up or go into debt. That's not our problem. Nerosian sent us here to win a war, so let's make them take care of our needs. Honestly, at this point, our soldiers don't even have a clean shirt to die in with some dignity if they fell. Although I'm familiar with those miseries from the treasury, it's like getting blood from a stone. Mendev's already up to its neck in debts. You can keep shaking an empty mug, but you'll never get more than 3 drops. Stop hoping for handouts. We need to face it already. We're on our own here, so we have to survive however we can. The purple moss that grows on rocks, pretty edible. I've checked. Everything is clear. So, market increases finance points income by 20 and material points by 1. Only 1 market can be built in each fort. That seems nice. Bruchele. Enshrine increases energy points income by 1 and finance points by 10. Only 1 shrine can be built in each fort. That seems pretty decent. Lawn. Salvager's post increases materials and energy points income by 1. Only 1 salvager's post can be built in each fort. That's pretty damn good. Actually, yeah, that seems pretty damn good. You by 100 if it is built next to an inn. Material points income by 1. If it is built next to a supply center, energy points income by 1. If it is built next to the sanctuary, only 1 warehouse can be built in each fort.